Hello people, welcome to Vinny VR, and this is Hot Dogs, Horseshoes and Hand Grenades, and we're on week 18. So we've got some new locomotion options in the option menus: AKS 74U, PP19 Bison, SKS modern rifle added, and the SVD rifle added as well. A new easy mode for clunk and spawnable areas as well. Probably not going to take a look at the locomotion. I'm quite happy with teleportation at the moment. With it being a single player game, there doesn't really seem to be as much of a need for real movement. As you sort of progress into games with multiplayer and shooting, then it does become an actual issue. But for me, I prefer teleporting in this just strictly because it's so much quicker than actually pressing a button, waiting to walk over, or just instantly getting to the table. And sometimes I'm a little bit impatient, so I prefer teleportation in this specific game at the moment. So let's have a look down at the warehouse range. It always seems to be a nice place to go to show off some weapons with a bit of space there. So this was a request from one of my subscribers to see how much junk that we could fit all on one gun. And I am quite amazed. I could probably fit even more than that on it, but it would just overlap on the stuff, and it just looks so stupid, doesn't it? Look at the front of it like that, and then the sides. It looks more like some sort of futuristic Star Trek gun or something like that. But if you think you've been waiting long for your request, don't even ask Toasty Day how long he's been waiting for this one. Weeks, if not even months probably, but there you go, mate. Finally did it for you, and I hope you like the final product. I don't think they'll be selling many of these in the field in this condition. I don't think so. Bye bye, Mr. Gun. Bye bye. Okay, so let's get stuck into what we came here for. Now, you might have noticed, you may not have noticed, we've got some tiptoes. I can't remember what you call them. Let's have a look. There we go. So little tippy toys. Tippy toy, there you go. So grab this AK. Just a nice little, I love that magazine, just the look of the magazine shining, just looks fantastic. So we pop that in there, pop it on fully, cock it back, let's give it, oh, that looks interesting as well. You see on the AKM it was slightly diagonal. Now with this, I mean, is this the same sort of thing where when the bullet's coming out it's actually helping it go straighter because of these cuts? Anybody know what them cuts are? Let me know down in the comments below, and we'll see if we can pick one of these off, can we? Yeah, we got that one. It's quite a nice sound as well. Listen to that. Ooh! Oh look, never noticed. Little smiley face, 2 eyes and a mouth. Whee. Right, pop him away. Look at this. This is the Dragunov, I think. I don't want to get this one wrong. Hang on. Dragunov, SVD. We'll call it that. I remember seeing this gun in DayZ actually, and it was an extremely powerful gun. I mean, they're huge. I mean, that going through your brain, you're gonna have a chance, are you? Right. Oh, look at this gun. Oh, it'd be so cool if you could click that out and click that off. Maybe we're asking for a bit too much right now, but since it is early access, so there doesn't seem to be. Oh yeah, there was a safety there. Just a little bit unresponsive. So safety's down. Look at the size of that bolt. Huge. There's nothing in the chamber yet. And then I see one's in the chamber. Now then, just look at the size of that. That's probably, if not just as long, if not longer, than the longest gun in the world. No, still holds the record. I wonder really what is the longest gun in the world. Probably my gun. Can't put that in. Right, so after ogling at this gun for a good few minutes, let's have a little fire of it. See what it's like. But it does look absolutely beautiful. You got a little shard there as well where it's just slightly broken, is it? Or is that the design? No, I think that's the design. Yeah, I've got some little chips and marks and scrapes though, which is what it would be like if you had it in the field. Right, so God, I'll give myself an impossible task, I think. Hey, there's one. Let's try and see if that steadies it a bit more. I have actually seen people use these PVC pipes. Oh, there we go. Which definitely steadies the shot. I think as games advance, these types of games, I think we're seeing multiplayer like that one now. I think Onward is one where I think you're just going to need the pipes because there's going to be other people using the pipes and you're going to be at a disadvantage to them people that would doubt. I mean, you can see how much that's moving. That's because I've got nothing to reference that to keep it steady. But thin air basically. Definitely harder to hit shots further away than I thought it would be. I thought I'd have these Tommy tips well tipped over by now. Hey! So yeah, a really nice, awesome addition to the game now. A nice, really long, decent sniper rifles in there. So we're starting to get a nice arsenal of weapons coming in, where we've got shotguns, we've got snipers, we've got, you know, SMGs, we've got all the scopes for them, explosives. It's really starting to turn into sort of a game rather than just an early access sort of test bed. So let's have a look at this other gun, and we'll not try loading it with the SVD ammo because that doesn't seem like a sensible thing to do. Right, now we just got to find it. I think it's that one there. SKS. Oh, that's interesting. What is that? Little clip there. Keep it in safe maybe, so it doesn't actually, less chance of falling out. I don't know, there doesn't seem to be any safety for this. Press left and there doesn't seem to be a click, so I wonder if it's just boom, away you go. See how that's slanted, isn't it? Coming in there like that. It's interesting. So let's grab a scope for this and try that one. So it looks like the warehouse isn't the best place to test out new weapons as it doesn't have any interaction at the moment. So also something to mention that you might have seen while I was picking up stuff, but there's now a new option where it says, let's have a look. Yeah, so it hides controller geo when object held. So if you had that on no, just like the usual, you can see the controller there. But if you have it on yes on this option now, the controller actually disappears. So it's quite handy in some situations, and then obviously some situations it kind of becomes more of an annoyance. A bit like when turning stuff on and off. You see, now you've pressed grip to interact with that object. It won't actually show you your controller because you're right next to it, so you kind of have to guess whereabouts you are on it. But if you keep your controller pretty straight and you don't actually sort of move it around too much, then you can't get it. And I think it's worth it to get rid of the controllers when you're either holding a gun or when you've got a magazine in your hand, because it just adds to the immersion. Obviously the controllers being there, they kind of take away from the immersion when you can see them sort of just in the gun there like that, you know. So turn it to yes, pick it back up, and then we've got no controllers on the gun as well. So I'm not too sure if any of you seen this. Was in one of my old videos, so I thought I'd just show it off just in case you haven't seen it. So it's like basically it's a laser sword beam, isn't it? Star Wars, isn't it? That's what it is, mate. But yeah, it's still pretty cool. Really good in arcade mode as well. It really helps out swords like that. Look at that. Trailblazer. It's too much fun. So guys, it is a sweet and short episode this week. I have been playing No Man's Sky, which should be just above you here. It should just be a little click, a link that you can click, and it's the first sort of my first impressions and a bit of gameplay from the beginning, and then we'll try and get some more gameplay up of that as well. Sort of shifting the hype aside from No Man's Sky, I did actually really enjoy playing it, so I hope you enjoy watching me play it, and I hope you can click on that video as well and show your support for not just the VR channel and Hot Dogs and Horseshoes and Hand Grenades, but all the other games that I play as well, because they also keep the channel running as well. I couldn't put Hot Dogs and Horseshoes Hand Grenade up every day. I mean, he updates it enough, but not every day. He updates it about weekly, so it will be on a weekly basis, depending on updates and depending on how much comes out. So as I say, we have looked at the AKS 74U, the PP19 Bison, which I think everybody wanted that in, and the SKS. The PP19 Bison actually is a really, or it seems in this game anyway, a really accurate gun. Haven't had a chance to try easy mode out on Clunk Spawnable Arena. I'm sure it will be easy. So as I say, guys, thank you so much for the new subscribers. Thank you so much for liking me and following me on Twitter. Thanks for liking the videos. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for putting us in your playlist. But most of all, as always, guys, thank you for watching. Really appreciate you with all your support and the eyes that you give me. I'm just so thankful and so grateful. So I hope you have a lovely day, and I hope you enjoy the No Man's Sky episode. Oh yeah, don't forget these guys: Wesley Graves, Boyder730, Andrew Penix, Jerksaw, Frosty, Juice Dexter, Archangel Omega, Joshua Lashbrook, Tom Martyr, Lewis Ewart, Cody High, Assassin401, Fuzzy123, Malcolm Farrah, Rusted Lemons, The Night Owl, Chase G59, Tony O'Q, Paft Dunk, Jello Villa Senior, Kenzie Lewis, Allmaster360, Erica, many more, too many more to mention. But if you did like the video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, and if you really liked it, why not hit that subscribe button right in front of your face, and I'll see you soon.